So initial impressions, obviously it's small as the name suggests. Very easy to hold. There's only one button basically. It comes with the, I think they call this the dock, and attach it into the camera module either way, front or back, depending whether you want to see the screen from front, sort of like a selfie style, or you want to see it from the back, depending on what you want. It's magnetic on the back and on the sides, so that's pretty useful. You communicate with each other, and so if you compare it with a Nano, which I have here, you can kind of see the dramatic difference in size. Basically, it's practically half, kind of, and then you get basically just what you need, which is what I wanted, because I kind of wanted something that my wife can use, that is not too complicated, like this. Not always practical, not for everyone, basically. This module, and then you can kind of put it sort of like that, and then it can become, you know, you can wear it within your clothes, nothing to think about, just take it off, you know, very simple. And that's sort of the initial first impression. Docking, basically, that comes with it. This one's not waterproof. The actual camera module is about 10 meters waterproof, but it can still actually transmit footage in real time. And that's actually quite useful. And the quality of the footage, real time. The camera is right now in our shelf, which is in the next room. There's walls between us. I've closed the door and everything, and as you can see, it actually performs really well. It doesn't look choppy, doesn't reduce resolution or whatever, and so that's quite interesting. And I'm keen to see how we can further utilize this in everyday usage. Basically, I think it's cool. The top 3 reasons why we got this: the form factor. It's very simple. It can fit into your pockets, obviously. Usability, it's definitely small. Because I already have Osmo Action, I feel like the color science should be similar between the Action and the Nano. It comes with a internal storage, which is important, because then I don't really need to think about buying an external micro SD card. And I think most importantly, the third top reason is the price, actually, because it's 300 USD. Which is for the basic 64 gig version, but that's quite affordable, you know, compared to the other small micro cameras, micro action cameras in the market. And so that was a big sort of attraction for us, essentially. Morning, another Saturday ride. It's gonna be a bit of a shorter one because we have to do other things during the day. Household stuff. On the menu today is just Mandai Loop and then back home. Let's go. Pretty crappy day out on the bike. The legs are simply not there. Wow. Home time.
I'm using my e-toy that people bought for me. Today my outfit looks very colorful. Just very rare of me. I kept my socks. It's great. That's the highway. We'll do it on the better days, not today.
Okay, seems like it's a pretty good first day impressions with the DJI Osmo Nano. I think the girl enjoyed it, so that's good. Can't wait to see the footage. Have about 3Ks to home. Good 35 today. Let's get on the next test activity for the Osmo Nano. So we've used the DJI Osmo Nano for a couple of days now. We used it for cycling yesterday and then went to indoor sort of event just to see the lighting capabilities. And now we're out in the outdoors in the MacRitchie Reservoir in Singapore.
It's pretty cloudy today.
It's pretty cloudy today, so it's quite nice out. Actually wish we were out on the bikes today, but it's okay. It's nice to be out walking as well. So, what are your first impressions of the DJI?
Definitely very small, which is
So small. That's number one.
Yeah, and it's very straightforward to use it, which is biggest deal for me. And then I think it just like it was a nice outcome. So.
Yeah, and that's
it
important.
does all the jobs. Yeah.
And that's important because the camera was bought for Shad, so that she doesn't have to think too much. Just press and then go.